Don't be pregnant, please. Don't fall pregnant. Do not fall pregnant. What it does, YouTube, and welcome back to yet another episode. Gang, you know who it is. If you are a returning subscriber, I just want to let you know how much of a gorgeous, wholesome you are. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to click that red button, and while you're at that, don't forget to hit that notification bell. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. And as you can see by the title of the video, I'm gonna be telling you about, the 20 things I have learned throughout my teens so that you do not do them. Okay, at least now I'm a better sister out there. I'm telling you not to do it before life humbles you and you find yourself in that predicament which you could have avoided. But anyway, let's talk about my makeup. I'm getting better, right? I'm getting better. The tutorials, I'm a beginner, so I'll just show you what I do. It's not a tutorial, I'll just show you what I do. I'll do that on TikTok. But yes, let's just get right into the video. Honestly, 21 is always a special thing for my mother. Something about 21, I don't know what it's connected to, but even within the family, I've noticed that this woman goes above and beyond for, a child's 21st birthday, and she buys that cute thing. I'll talk about it in another vlog, but yeah, she buys those things, and she's always told me when we were young, with my siblings, she's always told us that, when my kids turn 21, I'm gonna buy them a car. And then just the other day, I was actually telling her that, Mama, I hope you haven't forgotten. She's like, and I'm like, let's go. Just for 2021. But I guess I have to graduate. Let me graduate at least, because it's gonna be in Botswana. I can't bring a car here. Anyway, let's just talk about this. I feel like the month of June is a month where I'm evolving, and it's really clicking and hitting me that, damn, I'm gonna be 21. But more than anything, it's not about 21. It's the fact that I'm gonna be birthdaying at my dream school, at my dream country that I wanted to study at, but alone, without my family. So it's like, I'm growing. I'm only left with 9 years until my 30s. I know it's too fast and it's too quick. It's too far-fetched for me to be thinking about this right now, but I feel like time is just so valuable and it passes by so fast. It's hard not to think about it, But yes, let's just get right into it. I know I remember a lot. I even wrote these down in a book. I don't want to miss any one of them. Lesson number one that I learned about, going through my teens and now being on the other end and now going to be 2021, is that there's more to life. Guys, there's more to life than just academics, okay? The thing is, you get accustomed to a routine of going to school every morning and knowing that you don't have to worry about anything, about the roof over your head, about being provided with food on the table itself. You don't have to worry about that, and your life is centered around school. But in all honesty, there's a lot more to your existence than just school. There is your mental health that you have to keep in check. Are you happy? Are you fine? What are your goals? What is it that you truly feel is your purpose? Stuff like that you have to answer for yourself. You have to think about your spirituality. Are you connected to God? Are you going to church every Sunday? If you're a religious person, of whichever religion, how are you keeping up with that? How are you upholding that to yourself, your faith? There is romantically, there's a girl that Nantari, she's in Form 1, and she's asking me if I advise for her to be dating throughout her high school, or like, as I left Form 1, should she be dating in high school? And I told her that, no, don't do that. There's a lot more to life. Like, are you emotionally available? Like, emotionally, how do you express your emotions as a person? It's your duty to have emotional intelligence, for you to be aware of your own feelings and making sure that you do not hurt people around you, and being aware of other people's feelings. So I know that you're responsible for that, apart from knowing that you have to go to school in the morning, come back from school, do your homework, sleep, repeat. No, there's a lot more to that. The people around you, the people that you do things to, there is what you call karma. Be conscious of the person that you are, the energy that you give off around to the environment, to your environment, and the people that you hang around with. Lesson number 2 that I learned is that being in a relationship is not the hill. Guys, get it from me, I swear. Guys, I swear, I've never been in a relationship throughout my Form 1 until Form 5, and it was the best decision I could have made for myself, because that energy, that distress, that confusion, that overthinking that people use, I was using it on myself. I was pouring it to myself. And I don't say there's anything wrong with the decision of dating someone throughout in your high school. It's okay, it's fine. You learn from that. It's an experience either way. But I didn't want to be having to think of such things through my high school. It's not like you will not die. You will definitely make it in life, but don't turn that into becoming a horrible person just because you do not like boys. There are better and nicer ways to reject the person. Okay, don't just be a douchebag, because people took me as a douchebag, like. But that wasn't the intention. The intention was just to be very straightforward and upfront with the fact that I am not interested at all, and simply because of not you, but because of me. And that's the decision that I want to do. Because what do you know about commitment when you're still 12, 13, 14, 15? What do you know about that? Like, let's be honest, especially coming from Botswana. Kids here, they are very advanced in everything that they do. Their parents even support it. But I'm talking about a Botswana back home, an African child back home. What are you doing with commitment? Do you know what commitment is? Do you know what relationship means? Do you know what it comes with? Do you know what loyalty is? Do you know what love is? If you don't know how to do things onto yourself, how to commit to the person that you want to become, how to commit to the things that you are chasing, how to be loyal to yourself, how to do this for yourself, how will you be able to provide that to someone else at 150%? You get what I mean? I thought about it like that. So I'm just saying, take that time to develop yourself, because by the time you're done with this self-discovery and knowing yourself, maybe in your 20s, you'll be able to decipher what is for you and what's not for you. You'll be able to attract that guy that is specifically to your standards, specifically to the loyalty that you want, the commitment you want, and it weeds out everything for you. It weeds out everything, and you'd be able to tell apart from a player and a person that has genuine intentions and will love you the way you want to be loved, because you've done all the work, right?
My hair journey has been anchored by a healthy routine, and there's no other way I could have had it than with Masedi Hair Care Oil. What it does, spectacular viewer. On this particular episode, I hop on the 4 weeks Masedi Hair Care Growth Challenge, which has done nothing but wonders for my hair. I consistently use this oil 2 to 3 times a week, and I mean religiously. This past month, my growth speaks for itself. A daily scalp massage with no product whatsoever goes a long way. In as much as people might tell you that genes are what determine hair growth, a top-notch hair routine will always defy these theories. Hear me out. Learn to love and protect your hair, more especially when it's in a protective hairstyle. I put this oil to test, and growth is what Masedi truly stands for.
Yes, the third thing I learned is that your company is a true reflection of yourself. The people that you hang around with, the people that you expose yourself to, if they're really bad people to hang around, best believe you are just the same. Because, guys, think about it. Your friends, you tell them everything. They know everything about you. You guys know each other's reactions. You guys know the pattern of characters and personalities that you guys have. And if they are genuinely bad people, you're gonna be, one way or the other, you're gonna be naturally influenced or subconsciously influenced to partake in things that don't align with your goals. You guys need to have a shared common ground of what your vision is like. Do you guys want to be millionaires one day? It should come from that. It should give off. It should be like pouring into each other's energies and pouring into each other's success. It should be about that. But now if you guys are pouring into each other's downfalls, best believe you're not going anywhere. Okay, so look around your friends and be very strict about it. It's a non-negotiable thing. If you feel like this friendship is not serving you, run away from it. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. God is telling you something. It's a sign. Okay? If it's a sign, and please value it. Listen to it, because the minute you weed out what is not meant for you, the bigger the benefit is gonna be for you after that, right? Sometimes it can happen even right after that, you know. Number 4 lesson I learned throughout my teens is that, guys, batsadi ba ka se kwate forever. Batsadi ba ka se kwate forever. Learn to be yourself. I'm not saying be a rebellious child, no, but just learn to make decisions that support the burning passion that you have for anything. Okay, if you have a passion for sports and your parents are against it, but forever, do it. She might not support you, he might not support you, but do it like there's no tomorrow. They're gonna be mad, but the next day when you start thriving, he or she's gonna be the first person to be like, oh my god, that's my child, you made me proud, this that. Not just only sports, make decisions that are for you, and that every fiber in you supports this. I'm not saying drop school to do music. I'm not saying that. Continue your passion for music. One day it's gonna pay off, right? But if your parents are not agreeing with where your passions may lie, like how I'm on social media, I'm sure my mom at some point, I know for a fact she was like, girl, cut it, leave it alone. But look at me now. I have 2,200 subscribers on YouTube. I'm happy about it. I've got followers on TikTok. I'm an influential figure. Now she's starting to smile about it. Now she's like, yes, that's my daughter. When people are like, hey, I saw Moradi's video, she's like, yeah, that's my daughter. But simply because she used to be angry at that. But now it's more of, okay, I see it. I now see what you were talking about. So sometimes the thing of, they can't see what you see, okay? But you have to show them by what the results, and being patient and being passionate about it, and disciplining yourself to knowing that, look, you're doing this for yourself because you see it and you're gonna make it happen, than it is for your parents. Stop making decisions that are because your parents said no to them, okay? But I'm talking about serious things. I'm not talking about, hey, go and cohabitate at your young age. No. I'm not talking about those things. But forever. Just, hey man, forever. They love you. Yes, something else I also learned about throughout my teens is that as you grow older, responsibilities also grow with you. Like, damn, especially as the firstborns, or especially as kids who come from homes whereby it's battle against battle and battle, not in a bad way, but like, I'm talking about coming from a middle income family. You know that we're struggling to make ends meet, or we're struggling to at least get comfortable. Like, we're not comfortable, we have needs that are being provided for, but now we are dividing that by 3 kids because it's me and my younger siblings and I, right? So as you grow older, as you finish Form 5 also, you notice that there's a lot more that comes with not only just being an older sister, but being yourself. Like I told you about the accountability. When I said there's more to life, you start realizing that those things you are now held accountable for. It's not only just about going to school and this and this and that. You get a driver's license. Oh, you thought you made it? No. You're gonna be sent to shops, you're gonna be sent to do this, you're gonna be sent to do that, you're gonna be paying the water bills, you're gonna be paying for the Wi-Fi. I don't know, maybe my parents overworked me, but apart from that, as you grow older, there are so many responsibilities that you are held accountable to, not only as within a household, but even as yourself. Now it's your accountability to stay on top of your game academically. It's your accountability to stay on top of your game health wise. It's up to you, no longer up to your parents, because your parents would make you do this, make you do that, which keeps you fit and in check, but now it's really up to you. So as you grow older, just come to peace with the fact that responsibilities also grow. They pile up and they grow onto you. It's not the best feeling ever. No one could have ever prepared me for it, but because it's part of growing, it's part of adulting, and we just have to be okay with it, unfortunately. I don't know who came up with the system, but being an independent woman it's not cute. Let's cut it. I was gonna say this, I think I've mentioned it on my last video. A Setswana teacher of mine told me that no man, he said it in the perfect way ever, the most Setswana way ever. I'm probably not gonna say it right, but let me just translate it, okay? It basically says that be a slave now so that you can be a king tomorrow, because if you become a king today, you're gonna be slaving off the wealth and the fortunes and whatever. For going it for a hardship or a harder life later on. What does that mean? It means that now you're still a kid, now you're still in school. Do what you need to do to ensure that you place yourself onto a better future than for now, for you to be slacking and doing wild things that are for adults, things that are not even meant for kids, living the most outrageous life. Because when you're a king or boss, you want to be boosting you're fueling your ego instead of being a regular kid in terms of excelling where you're supposed to be, excelling and doing things that are supposed to be done for your age. You're sacrificing a better future. It's literally a thing of gem today or more gem tomorrow, or are you gonna have gem now for no gem at all in the future? So I hope you in as much as this is metaphoric and I'm trying to keep it short, I hope you hear me well. Do the sacrificing now so that later on you know that you have done the whole work and you just have to luxury in your luxury wherever you're gonna land in the future. You get what I mean? Another lesson that I've learned is that knowing your purpose, having goals, having principles can save you from a lot of trouble. Oh my god. I'm that one kid that my dad gave me so much freedom, but even in that freedom, I think he trusted me enough to know my judgment, because your judgment is grounded by your principles, your morals, your goals, your purpose, right? So the minute you are out and about, I am saying no to a second location, or I'm saying no to go to cigar lounge, I am saying no to go to a club that's meant for like 23 and above. The minute you cannot say no to that, that's when you are straying and you are landing yourself in trouble. Guys, there are men out there in those clubs, older men, that cannot understand or see the fact that you are still a young child. Maybe they do know it, but they're just going to take advantage of the fact that you are naive, you are young. So be sure to know what your principles are. Be sure, the whole sky motive of Keshapoka, Keshoka, that's what it means. This is where it comes into place. I know sometimes for someone else it might look stupid for me to be mentioning this at my big age, but know your Keshos and Keshap, okay? And I mean, my sister's also, she's made the magazine cover for Sky Girls. Anyway, yes, know the things, know your boundaries. That's what I'm trying to say. Know your nose, okay? Know when you're like, okay, not get sharp. Because I'm that person that used to have fun. Guys, I used to go for groove. I used to groove, guys. But HCR, winter shutdown, bo summer shutdown. I used to go for those things. Oh no, it was the shutdown, explosive. I don't know, man. But stuff that would happen at Stambik Piazza, I used to go for them, okay? I just knew that, guys, when it gets later than this time, I know it's my time to go. Even though my dad didn't give you a curfew, I know it's time to go, okay? I knew that, okay, if I'm gonna be drinking alcohol, there's a certain alcohol that I cannot drink because what? I am young, or my liver is just not prepared for this, or don't drink at all because you know you're gonna go back to your mother's house. You get what I mean? And Lezalo can only say that your instincts can only say that if you have set it that way fundamentally. You know what I mean? So know your nose, know the places that you don't want to be seen at, because it's also for your reputation as well. Know your principles, your morals, your goals, your purpose. Okay, I'll always reiterate that for you guys. Something I've also learned to admire and taken away from my teens or my teenagehood is the upbringing my parents have given me. I'm always and forever grateful for it. I don't want to say unfortunately for me, but I came from a family that wasn't together. My mom was there, my dad was there. So my mom is the controlling mother, the curfew, be home at this time, don't be using. My mom has rules. It's strict. It's more restrictive to be at her house, right? Then there's my dad. My dad is just there like, hey man, so long as you told me I'm good, you can go, it's fine. So long as you know how you're gonna get back home. Do you need me to take you there, or do you need me to bring you back? Let me know those things, and that's fine. The rest, you're on your own, right? And that's the parental approach that he had for me. So I'm grateful that I got a glimpse of both, right? And with my mom, it was at a very crucial time because meaning that I was still young and tender, and she needed to instill those disciplines, she needed to impart that discipline in me from a younger age, which was crucial. she did that for me. She laid that foundation for me to know that, hey, when I'm under my mother's roof, there's molao. There is a way things should be done, and there are non-negotiable things that cannot be done, or can be done. That's what my mom did. And then as I grew into my teens, I lived with my dad, and he showed me that, listen, you can have everything right in front of you there. The world is your oyster. Do whatever, but know your limits. Don't make me talk to you too much. That was my dad. So I'm grateful for both of their upbringings. I'm grateful for their parental styles. You learn to love how your parents were strict after you see what other kids are like out there. So be in that situation whereby you smile, or you respect that your parents are like, no coming home late at my house, or no going for sleepovers, or don't be doing wild things, no alcohol in my household, because my parents both didn't drink alcohol. They were strict about that, that's for sure. Even my dad, he was strict about that. Don't play with him when it comes to alcohol, don't play with him when it comes to drugs. So be grateful that you had strict parents and you turned out well, okay? Yeah. Oh my god, something that I learned is that peer pressure is an actual thing. Guys, peer pressure lives within us, even though we like it or not, even though you cannot pinpoint it and say this one is peer pressure. The fact that someone is possibly watching this from an iPhone that she's been begging their parents to be buying for them is peer pressure on its own. As a teen, peer pressure is a real thing. Peer pressure is so you just have to be smart and know how to decipher it, and to know it when it's peer pressure. No, that's what I mean by know your sharp. No, you must know those things, because hey, peer pressure can be having you buy an iPhone. The iPhone 13 le gone o morara ha wa the iPhone ya di button me button e siame. Know the functionality of what exactly you want, right? If you want a phone, what do you want it for? What do you want it for besides, hey, my friends all have iPhones? Next thing your mother gets you an iPhone 5 and you're still ungrateful when it's still an iPhone. So be grateful, be content of everything that you have, and stop trying to make decisions that are influenced by the trends, what's happening, what are people liking, what are people gravitating towards. Because I feel like we just put ourselves through too much pressure. The fashion, even the fashion sense, like that's something I also never accustomed to. I'm sorry, I'll dress my skinny jeans. I know that people feel like maybe skinny jeans are outdated and now it's the baggy jeans, the mom jeans. Listen, I love my skinny jeans and I still wear them to this day. I still wear them. I still get into the shop and I'm frustrated that they don't have skinny jeans in the shops anymore. Okay? Don't be accustomed to the Betty life. Betty! No. And the fashion, the baggy pants. If you're not a baggy pants person, please don't buy them. We all can't be wearing the same type of fashion. Okay? So peer pressure is a real thing. Even with our parents, it's there. But just know when it's not within your budget, it's not within your budget. If it's not within your reach, it's not within your reach. Leave it alone. You don't need to have it. You will not die. Another thing I learned is that the universe has its own way of giving back to you. You might be going through some turmoil, you might be going through some hardships, even within your teens. I know that a lot of times older people or people that are older than us tend to invalidate the things that we go through on a regular basis as my 2K or as the generation of now, but it's still hurtful. It's valid, your feelings, right? Everything that you're going through is valid, and I just want to say that, and as much as you're going through some hardship, life is worth living, because the universe is going to give you 10 times bigger than your dreams, right? You are going through something that's tough now, but keep pushing it, because that no or that missed opportunity that you thought you could have had is literally bracing you for the most. Don't be impatient, embrace it, okay? Don't be impatient. Patience is a virtue. So live life knowing that I'm going through some tough times right now. I don't know this, I don't know that, but it's worth living. Girl, no. Did she just blend some food when I'm making it? Someone is blending food while making a video, but okay. So yeah, know that it's not worth giving up. It's gonna be better days are there. They are there. And bad days are also there, and they can come consecutive. They can come in consecutively, right? But it's part of life. It's part of life, because through the bad days, you gain experience to reap a lot more in the better days, right? Oh my God, this is something I learned from a counselor back home. I think I can't remember his name, but from Childline. Girl, guys, yeah, you're probably wondering, Childline, how did you even? Yeah, this is what they told me. They told me to never make an excuse for the life that I want simply because I am going through it, or my parents are divorcing, or we're going through a financial slump back home, or so and so died in my family. Life is just not treating me well, or God doesn't favor me, or I've given up in my faith, or life is not worth living, and then you make that a valid excuse as to not achieving your life. No. That's your accountability. Your life is your accountability. The world and what's going on around it is beyond your control. It is not, it's something that you cannot control at all. But what you can control is the life that you have, because you're gonna look back in the future and say that, hey, ha nne ke try hits ka form 5 go ne ke sa simole ke re hesh batsadi ba ka ba divorce kana go are nka ne ke le ha ke leng teng gona. So don't be living a regretful life simply because you're making excuses for yourself, looking at what you're feeling at the time, looking at what is happening to you at the time. I know it's harsh, I know maybe it's too brutal and blunt for me to say if you're going through something, but listen, don't make it an excuse to fetch your life, the life that you want, okay? Oh my God. The 12th thing that I've learned is that finishing Form 5 is a scam. Life never got any easier or better than that. It just kept on, the responsibilities just kept on stacking up. The workload stacks up. University harder than ever. You're still going back to school. It's not like you'll be seeing school for the last time. You're gonna be doing university. University is the same as school. Academic stress. Now it's harder than ever to even go to an 8 a.m. class. Everything Form 5 is a scam, guys. I don't know who lied to me and told me that life will be better after Form 5, but brace yourself. It doesn't get any easier. It doesn't. But be prepared for it, okay? I'm telling you this now. Don't think you've made it in life after finishing Form 5 or after passing Form 5. There's more to it, okay? Number 13 thing that I want to let you know about is that be a kid, okay? Do some dumb stuff, do some dumb shit. Be a kid, go out, do whatever, experience life. But I'm not saying be rebellious, okay? Do it all, because this is the best time for you to be doing that than when you're in your 40s. Do it all, smoke, drink, do whatever, experience it, but don't make it someone else's problem, okay? Don't be doing it in your mother's house. I'm not saying do it in, listen, I'm not advertising or drugs or stuff like that. No, I'm not, okay? I'm just saying be a kid. Allow yourself to make mistakes. It's okay. Don't beat yourself about it, okay? Live your life, experience things, go out, have a lot of fun if you're allowed to have fun, okay? Go dancing, go to groove, do nice things, okay? But do them responsibly. I'll always say that. Let yourself live. Like, do something that tomorrow you can tell your kids and say, hey, malona kana kila ba tsakane sensele 1-4 you must do it for the plot sometimes, but don't do dangerous things. I'm not saying date an old man as a young kid, as a girl, or whether you're doing it for the plot. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you guys go out for movies, go out for movies. That's what I'm saying. Go out for movies, go out for HCR parties, go there, come back home on time. That's what I'm saying. Know what it's like to do certain things, but I'm not saying go there and have intercourse. No, you're still young. Wait for marriage, okay? Number 14, figure out where your passion lies. It makes everything easier for you. It literally, for the third time, weeds out all the noise. Figure out what you like. Don't be doing sciences because you are being told they are marketable or people are gonna find jobs or you're forced to do it. No. And I think the new syllabus, Yako BG, is gonna allow people to not do sciences mandatory. if it continues. I know with BG people are forced to do sciences, but listen, do commerces, do numbers. If you like numbers, stick to the numbers. If you like sciences, do the sciences, but don't do anything that you know doesn't sit well with your passions. That's why you need to figure them out, because the minute you do things that are inclined to your passion, it becomes easier. There's some interest that is sparked. There is some, I don't know, some chemicals in you that makes you look forward to the next class or to the next whatever event that it is that you're going to that lies with your passions, right? Yes. Number 15, guys, YOLO doesn't mean be irresponsible. There are so many kids that have died from nightlife, from party life, from overdose. Some, especially here where I am now, people die from very scary things, but it could have been avoided simply because someone took YOLO for being irresponsible. So don't be irresponsible. Don't be in a situation whereby your mother has to be called Jorge. But unfortunately, when no tlhokagetse ko maung, me ana itse go tlatsa ko lapeng. What's going to do Scala, guys, sometimes think about your parents' claim. Don't be putting your parents through things in what I never wanted to high school by the board. High school when you so YOLO, but do it responsibly, okay? Yeah. Number 16 is to say that it's okay to fumble, it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to not get that double promotion that you always wanted, it's okay to not get that top achievers that you've always wanted, it's okay to not have been able to get to university with the grades that you got. It's okay. What's most important is how you get back up, how you bounce back from that situation. What are you doing about it? You've been aware of how hurtful and how painful that has been, that let down or turned down has been, but what are you doing about it? Okay, is what shapes you, is what builds your character. Number 17, practice emotional intelligence. Okay, I talked about this. Okay, how do you treat other people? How do you treat yourself? Are you aware of your environment? Do you know how to read the room? Karma is an actual thing. Okay, let's all think about those things. Okay, your dignity, your integrity, it all encompasses and thrives from having emotional intelligence, not reacting to things that are not deserving of your energy. Okay, some things don't deserve a reaction. Imagine you're being caught on social media beating up another girl because she stole your man. Why are you reacting to stuff like that? Know how to control your emotions, know how to not over express anger, you know what I mean, or in a way that it can lead to bad consequences, you get what I mean. So preserve your dignity by having some emotional intelligence. Okay. Number 18, please figure out your faith, figure out your religion, figure out what exactly you believe in, figure out if it's a superpower that you believe in, if you're atheist, whatever. Figure it out now, because the Lord has to take you to your destination and you have to be with him the entire time. You don't just pray to God when it's tough and when you're going through it, life is rocking you. No. Okay, stick to your God now. If you want to practice a certain religion, if you want to be a Muslim, do it to its full capacity now, or know what it's like, so that it's routine by the time you get to where you need it the most, where it's grounding you the most. So figure it out now. If you know that you pray, start praying now and do it religiously. If you know that you choose to go to the mosque, do it now and make it stick with you, because you're building it for the time when you're going to be left with nothing else in the world but the faith that you have in you, Number 19, have dreams, dream big, be delusional. Hey, the world is your oyster. Okay, I used to think that I'll see myself at London School of Economics. That's the school that I initially wanted to go to when I was around like my form 2, form 3. I was like, yeah, I know my name is on it, but I think I changed. I didn't want the UK anymore. My dream school here was UPenn at some point, and I knew it was possible. I knew, I was delusional enough to even apply at University of Pennsylvania. It rejected me. It's still fine. I used to really want to go to University of Southern California. It rejected me, but I was delusional enough to go there. and apply and write my essay and show these people what I'm made of. I didn't have any help whatsoever. Maybe if I went to a school whereby these people have direct links or maybe can help me with what these schools really want, I would have been there, but I'm not gonna sulk over it, right? I'm just trying to show you that I was delusional enough to say that I wanted the school and I'm here. I was delusional enough to say that I'm gonna be in America one day. Guys, I'm the first person in my family to go abroad for school, okay? In my nuclear family, or I don't know, maybe the bigger family at large, but in my nuclear family, I'm the first person to get on a plane and go. No, my brother did it. Yeah, he went to the UK, but I'm here also, right? I'm in the US, right? So I was delusional enough to look past my parents and what they have achieved in life, maybe the group around me and what it has achieved, to yes, I'm gonna make it. And I did get into that flight, and look at my life now. I used to be delusional enough. Look now, I have a 16 Pro. I used to be delusional enough. I want to be guys, I was driving a Porsche. I was actually come on now, I was delusional enough. I loved cars. I still do love cars. I was driving a Porsche just another day, a whole Carrera S911. I got to drive one. I'm gonna be delusional a lot more and think I'm gonna own one day, and I will. Okay, reach for the sky, and if the sky or the moon is too far, land on the stars. That's what I do. Be delusional as possible. Dream big and believe in it. Okay, live it, speak on it. I'll always tell someone that. And then the last but not least, the 20th lesson. The 20th lesson, guys. The last one. Don't be pregnant, please. Don't fall pregnant. Do not fall pregnant. Whew. Yo, guys, you were taught about this in PSL Eastern at 7, how to indulge without the chances of getting a child, but people still fall pregnant. Please do not fall pregnant, guys. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're married or what. Don't fall pregnant, guys. The 20s are too nice for you to be having a child to worry about, guys. Life is too good for you to be worried about a child, especially when you're a teenager. Please don't fall pregnant. And even you boys, stop doing things that are gonna make you fathers. I'm not talking to girls alone, because it's a whole pregnancy, meaning a girl is the one that bears the child. But guys, don't fall pregnant. Guys, do not fall pregnant. I don't know how. Don't do things that are gonna lead you to be pregnant, okay? Don't be pregnant. You have no business in letting a child exist that is yours, that calls you mama or that calls you papa when you're still a kid. In this economy, in Duma Boko's economy, in Cyril Ramaphosa's economy, in Trump's economy, don't do it. Don't. It's too expensive. Do you know how much Pampers costs? Do you know how much Nan costs? And you guys don't have you don't have a job. Your parents are the ones that are taking care of these kids. Sometimes, in most cases, we come from middle income families. Sometimes your parents can't even afford you yourself. Your parents can't afford you and your siblings. But now you're bringing another sibling in. Yo. Just don't be doing things that are gonna lead you to have a child. Stay away from it. Because now my mom told me, guys. My mom is like, you guys are trying. My mom told me and she should be too embarrassed that she will hide us. She'll have just wait for your wedding. Wait for a wedding, guys. Guys, even the 20s are teenage pregnancies. You have a child when you're 30. Whatever you're doing, don't be having a child in your 20s, okay? Or younger, especially the teens. Please. But yeah, I think it's self-explanatory why I'm saying don't have a kid, but don't have a kid before you have your dream car, before you have your dream life, your dream house, your dream what, because you want to be a better parent than your parents are. You want to be, no, in terms of offering your kids the best of best opportunities, investing in your kids, you want to be taking your kids to the best schools that you couldn't go to, or maybe because your parents couldn't afford that, right? Sorry, you want to be offering them the best of best education, the best of best facilities, best of best clothes, best of best this. So why are you having them when you know you can offer them right now? Why? Anyway, this is the last video, and yes, guys, I'm saying goodbye to my 20s. I'm literally left with 10 days as of today, to my birthday. My birthday is on the 1st of July, President's Day, but unfortunately I'm gonna be working. I tried to ask my boss for a day off, but I'm gonna have to be there for the half day. So yeah, I hope you take this very seriously, especially if you're around my age group and you're watching this. Please take this very seriously. Please take this very seriously, because I'm literally helping you out, and I'm trying to give you insight into a mistake that you could make, right? But you can avoid it because someone else did that, and you had the opportunity to not have to experience the hardships, you know, and have it easier. So yeah, as your older sister, live life, enjoy life, be yourself, be authentic in everything that you do. I think that will be the 21st one. Be authentic, stay true to your roots, and yeah, I'll get you guys in the next video. Love and light. Tell a friend, tell another friend, and sikela motona lotlhe, and even internationally. We have done it, and we are going to do it over and over again.